There's so many moments you could share with anyone, someone, and you just feel like that moment will last forever.
My great-grandfather, Finney Favorite Fite, was born 1880 in Happy Hollow, Kentucky. He was a Methodist minister and a scientific farmer. His ideas were ahead of his time as he practiced crop rotation and used limestone to fertilize his fields. He met my great-grandmother Jenny in church, and they married in 1904. Coal was becoming a lucrative business in the Appalachia area, so Finney moved his family to West Virginia to work in the coal mines as an engineer. It was here that my great-grandfather met Devil Anse Hatfield, head of one of the most notorious family feuds in American history, the Hatfield and McCoys. Devil Anse and my great-grandfather became great friends. The famous feud took place on the Tug Fork River, which divided West Virginia and Kentucky. On the West Virginia side lived the Hatfields, and on the Kentucky side lived the McCoys. Resentment grew between the two families over property to politics. While the families fought, John Hatfield and Rosanna McCoy fell in love. They had a baby together, but never married because of the feud. There were killings, house burnings, and poisonings from both sides. When the law tried to interfere, Devil Anse and my great-grandfather built a drawbridge that spanned the creek of his house. The bloody feud ended in 1920 with the Mattawan Massacre between the Baldwin Phelps Detective Agency and the coal miners. Devil Anse lived to see peace between the two families before he died in 1921. My grandmother, along with her family, attended his funeral. She often played with her 13 children and always said that the Hatfields were warm and friendly, and quite charming, only of course if they liked you. After Devil Anse's death, Finney bought a farm in Lewis County, Kentucky for his family. He took a job as an undercover troubleshooter with the Baldwin Phelps Detective Agency. With his new position, brought enemies. While he was traveling in Harlan County, a so-called friend set up a poker game in an empty coal miner's shack. 4 men came to play that evening and insisted that Finney sit with his back to the window. During the game, Finney heard a noise outside and the lights went out and shots were fired. Finney crawled to the bathroom and escaped through the bathroom window. The outside shooter had killed his own father, who sat opposite of my great-grandfather at the table. He left Harlan County that night and rejoined his family on the farm for good.